Hello and welcome to my shitty video essay that might be outdated already because I haven't kept up with it, but I was watching people play Palworld the other day and I was like, man, this really lacks direction. So I wanted to talk about it. Besides the talk to death points, which, go watch Izzy's video on it if you haven't already. I want to sort of first off talk about the pals themselves and how kind of mushy their designs are. There's not, like, super distinct artistic direction. Take a Stegan, for example. I'm looking at this thing right now and I could not describe it to you if I tried. It's like a metal, crystal, lumpy dragon, and it's got like flame wings for some reason. Like, I just think you can make a design a lot stronger if you just focus on the one bits. And now, I'm not a professional designer, so I'm not going to touch a Stegan, but I can talk about Corganito, because that's a bird, and I like to draw birds. I think it's a really cool idea, but I think you can probably do a little bit more with it. Maybe instead of making it like a crow or a corvid specifically, go the other direction. I want to see the, like, slender neck that you put on it and the, like, cloak wings. I want to try and pull that and go nuts with it. I want to make this, instead of a crow, I want to make it a heron, so you get that big, long neck going into the long beak. And then the heron's body itself, instead of it just being, like, normal wings, I'm just gonna have it be feathers that just droop all the way to the floor and, like, drag on the floor so it looks properly like an old picture of a plague doctor. I think that would be a really cool idea. I think that's the thing, is like, some of these just need a little bit more of a push, you know? Some of these feel a bit like first drafts, and from what I know about the character designer and the work that they did, it did sound a lot like they were under a lot of pressure to get these out quick, and so that's fine. I completely understand it, you know? But I want to see more. I want to see crazier designs, and not only that, but I also want to see more, like, from the game itself. To kind of show what I mean, I'm gonna read out the deck entry, for a Stegon. That wasn't even like that wasn't... It's a savage beast born of the abyss. Thou shalt not stand before the beast. Thou shalt not heed the beast. Heed means listen, I think? Okay. So, like, you can befriend this guy. He can be your mate. There's just there's that weird contrast there between, like, what they're trying to tell me this big evil monster is, and the fact that you can ride on top of it and, like, be friends with it. And, like, you could pull from that. You could 100% make a game about how, like, you know, wild animals are dangerous and you probably shouldn't befriend them, and take great care when you're around them. I'm just describing a Studio Ghibli film at the moment, but, like, take great care when you're in nature, because it can truly be dangerous, but also you can feel its wonders. I think that would be a great concept for a game. They don't do that! It's just Ark Survival Evolved, but with funny little guys instead of dinosaurs. You know, I think an environmentalist plotline would be great for Palworld, actually. Like, let's pull from fucking Slime Rancher. Let's say there's this, like, evil form of pal that's not really a pal, and it's called the Rot, the Glutton, or something like that, and it's, like, evil, and it's a big invasive species from the fucking void or whatever, and it's trying to take over the very delicate ecosystem of Palworld. And, like, you have to team up with all these crazy creatures and fight against it so that you can save the day. I think that would be really cool, and it would probably, like, it's a way to make the game dark but grounded, you know? Just being like, and I'm gonna read it again, a savage beast born of the abyss, thou shalt not stand before the beast, thou shalt not heed the beast. That's a bit goofy, it doesn't really hit. I think you can do a lot more with a lot less. You don't have to make everything a world-ending catastrophe monster. You just have to be like, this fucker, this is a savage creature, you need to be careful around it, because it, I don't know, uses its big horns and fists to punch boulders. I don't know, something like that. It needs to be grounded! And it's not grounded, it's just this Pokemon OC I made when I was 12.